Hello and welcome to the latest edition of It's Always Beeroclock. I'm Simon and this is Sidekick Dave.
And where are we today, Mark?
Dave, that's a very good question. We're at Batch Brewing in Marrickville, and as a matter of fact, Batch Brewing was established in 2013. It was the very first microbrewery in Marrickville. Now there's 10.
Fantastic.
So, I think we should try as many of their range as possible.
Let's have
Let's
a go.
do it.
We're here at Batch Brewing in Marrickville. We're one of the co-founders, Andrew. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Hello, good afternoon.
The Batch Brewing Company, I think, was the first brewery here in Marrickville.
Yeah.
What was it that inspired you to start a brewery?
This is going back quite a while now. So it was basically just I was working in a corporate job. I worked for a big beer company, but I worked in a corporate job, and I had worked in a brewery in Baltimore before I came here that my brother ran. And I was just cleaning kegs. I just graduated from university, but I absolutely loved it. And I was having a great time kind of working in and around the brewery, and I felt really connected to everything. And then I worked in marketing in a bigger beer company, and kind of had a great time, but I started to feel disconnected from what beer actually was. So I kind of got this, had this moment when I was in Melbourne, what had been like 12 or 13 years ago now, basically. That was like, man, this is what I need to do. It was that mountain goat that I kind of was like, I have to do this.
Okay.
So, and then I got the itch, and my wife let me open up a brewery, basically.
All right. And were you home brewing before that?
My Chris, who I founded the business with, he's not in the business. He's a shareholder, but he's not working in the business anymore. Was the brewer between us. We bought a home brewing kit, a professional home brewing kit called a Sapco system that Doug Fish had used to start there.
Yeah.
And we're brewing in my backyard, basically just to make sure that we could work together and we could brew decent beer. He had done a lot more homebrew experiments before that, but I'm really more on the sales kind of marketing side of it all. But that's the extent of my brewing. And then I brewed when we came in here, but they kicked me out of the brew house after about a year. So,
well, you've been very successful. You've been going for 12 years now, I believe.
Yeah, going on 12 years. Yeah.
And what's the plan going forward? Just the same?
Well, we've been through a lot of expansion, and now we're kind of in a consolidation phase. The market's pretty tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can see a lot of breweries are going out of business and liquidating, and administration and that sort of thing. So, and of course, there's a lot of things happening globally that I'm a bit concerned about. So, over the past few years, it's been quite a journey, roller coaster journey for us. But now we have this brewery that's performing quite well in our bar at Darling Square, and the latest thing for us is that we've had small batch in Petersham but the pub has decided to take a different direction. So we're actually in the process of moving out of there. So I'm installing small batch tanks here.
And what sort of brewing capacity is this? Apart from Petersham, which you're moving out of, this is your only brewing facility?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we used to have two. Yeah. And in the next couple of weeks, it'll be just one brewing facility. Yeah.
All here. And how much beer can you sort of pump out a month or a year?
It's pretty small. In the grand scheme of things, it's really small. At one point, we were doing like 500,000, 600,000 liters a year. I think we had the capability to do up to 1 million, but the wheels would have been falling off the brewery basically if we were doing that. So we kind of knew what our limits were here. Having said that, I've scaled it back, so we now do probably around 150,000 liters a year, maybe a bit more than that, but it's small. It's a small amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing an absolute great job. You've been going for 12 years. The guys here, we've been here many times. We really enjoy your beer. So
yeah, nice.
thanks for talking to us.
Oh, good.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Andrew.
Nice to meet you.
Here at Batch Brewery in Marrickville with
John.
G'day, John. Have you been to the Batch Brewery before?
Certainly have. One of my favorites.
Okay. And do you have a favourite brew here?
Elsie.
Oh, that's the stout?
Milk stout.
Okay.
Elsie the milk stout. I've been coming here for about 10 years.
Okay. And have you tried any other beers in the range, or are you strictly a stout man?
Mostly a stout. That's my preferred.
Well, I'm trying the stout as well in a much smaller glass, but cheers. Nice speaking with you, John.
Thank you.
We're here in the bowels of the Batch Brewery in Marrickville with
Charmaine.
Charmaine and
Tony.
Tony. Now, Charmaine, have you been here before?
No, it's my first time.
First time. And what are you trying?
It's I think it's a passion fruit with dragon fruit.
Oh, the sour?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's really good. I like it.
Okay. Tony, what are you on?
It's a West Coast IPA.
West Coast IPA?
Yeah.
And how do you find that?
It's the best. I wouldn't try any beer in it's just this one forever.
Okay, fantastic.
There you go.
All right, thanks guys. Enjoy your afternoon.
You too. Thank you.
Cheers. So, we're here with George and Ben. G'day guys.
G'day, how are you?
Now, have you been to this brewery before?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have a particular favourite brew here?
No.
No? You like to just, try everything?
I like all the, what do you call it? The experimental beers.
The experimental beers, they tend to be hoppier, is that right?
Varieties, sour, strange, interesting. Variety is the spice of life.
Okay. Yeah, I'd agree with George. What do you reckon?
Look, I quite like the Elsie the Milk Stout.
Yeah.
It's probably my favourite here, but like Ben, I like to try the field a bit,
Yeah.
I don't just stick on one.
Okay, and what are you having now?
We're having the red amber ale at the moment.
You gave it away.
Yeah. Ben was going to guess what it was.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, disappointment.
Okay, and well, Ben, have a taste and let me know what you think.
That's good.
Okay, give us a few more descriptions.
A little bit malty. It's got a little bit of that red flavor. Not too hoppy, pretty smooth. It's good.
Okay.
A satisfying beer.
All right, guys, enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're here with Follow and Alan. Guys, have you been to this brewery before?
No, it's the first time that we come here. We are going to come back to home. Oh, that's a brewery there. Let's come down.
Okay. And what are you drinking today, Alan?
One IPA.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think of it?
It's good. Good beer. Tasty. Yeah, it's nice beer.
Okay, fantastic. And Follow, what do you think of it?
IPA also.
Yeah.
It's very similar that I'm brewer also. And it's very similar that I do.
Oh, you do that yourself?
Yeah.
Are you a home brewer or are
Home brewer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, well, enjoy your afternoon, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're here with Rat.
Hi.
G'day, Rat. What are you drinking today?
Hash the Magic Dragon.
Okay. Have you been to this brewery before?
Yes.
Is that your go-to beer here?
Yes.
Okay. Have you tried other beers in the range?
I think I've tried all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, well, unless there's a new one. I'm not sure.
Okay. But this is your sort of, you keep going back to this one?
Yes.
All right. Cheers, Rat. Thank you for talking to us.
No problem. That's
Cheers.
all good. Yeah.
So, this is Charlie.
Hello.
And this is Beach.
Hello.
Beach, what kind of beer do you like?
Sours. Always sours.
Always sours.
Well, no, not always, but majority of the time sours.
Okay. And you're having a sour now,
Yes.
obviously?
Yes.
Which one is that?
I'm having the strawberry shortcake.
And how is the strawberry shortcake sour?
Gotta get the live taste thing.
It's good. No, it's really nice. It's sort of creamy. It's very much in the name, strawberry shortcake. So it's got that hit of sour that hits you sort of all around, that makes your mouth go like, but it's creamy as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Like a wheat bar, but strawberry.
Charlie, are you a sour person?
No, I am not a fan of sours. I do not like that feeling of the.
Well, each to his own.
Yeah.
What are you having?
A golden ale.
And how's that?
It's good. It's good. It's very easy and light and very easygoing. Yeah, it's good.
All right, fantastic. Well, cheers, guys.
No worries.
Enjoy your afternoon. Okay, folks, we've finished our visit here at the Batch Brewery in Marrickville. Simon, did you have some favourite brews here?
I did, Mark. I really like this Hellas Lager, and I also like the Red Amber Ale, because as we know, anything that's got red in it is good.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Sidekick Dave.
Oh, look, I agree with Simon. The Red Amber Ale was the standout for me. Next is probably the Tin Triple, which is a classic Belgian style. But I agree with Simon. The Hellas Lager, slightly sweet, really nice. Yourself, Mark?
Well, the Hellas Lager was very good. Elsie, the Milk Stout, also their sort of standard original stout. And look, the place, what I like about the place is it's there's very little definition between the tap room and the brewery. It's all together. It's the original Marrickville craft beer brewery. Well, we've had a great afternoon here. And until next time, folks, remember, it's always Beeroclock.